Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rob Skinner with the UN Foundation, and yesterday I did all my intros standing at the podium, but I insisted on sitting down with these guys today because I love this project so much that we're going to talk about One Day on Earth. And I have with me Brandon Litman, the producer of One Day on Earth, and Boaz Paldi from the UN Development Program. And we're just going to get started right away here, and I'm going to throw it over to Brandon.
Thanks, Rob. One Day on Earth is an online community that came together and filmed in every country in the world in one day. We created over 3,000 shot in one day, everything you hear and see. TEDx actually donated about 20 talks from the day, which made for some incredible voiceover.
It's as though you were standing outside the universe looking in. We're not just a speck here. We're not even a speck in a speck. Okay, we're a speck in a speck in a speck.
May the 7,000 actions of our brothers and sisters from around the globe on the most widespread day of environmental action in the planet's history make a significant difference.
One community trying to exist apart from all other communities is not in any way acknowledging the entirety of existence and how it depends, everything depends on everything.
All these, I think thousands of different minds, different views, different thoughts, interconnected.
So, Brandon, I've watched that trailer literally dozens of times. I'm moved by it every time, just the breadth and depth of human experience that it demonstrates. You were one guy with a small team of volunteers with an idea. How did you possibly do that in one day?
Well, we launched a social network. We thought that this was an opportunity to actually galvanize a community. At the center of the project is a documentary film, but the real value is the community. And using partners, which the next slide will show some of the diverse partners that we have, and using some great technology through the Ning platform and also the Vimeo community, we were able to pretty much get to every corner of the world. The multiplier effect when doing a project like this is really important with a small team. And so we focused on building partnerships, over 60 nonprofit partners.
Wow. So, and Boaz, you're with the UN Development Program, work on film for UNDP. I think that some folks have the impression that getting through and navigating the UN system to get support for something like this is probably not the easiest thing to do. But yet UNDP got involved, became very engaged in this. What makes a difference with a project like this, and how did UNDP help and support this?
Well, UNDP has 166 country offices worldwide. So we have infrastructure in place. We have and into countries. So we have civil society, we have government, and we have communities all working with UNDP which gives us a huge, huge network of people who are engaged and are all working for a common cause. Projects come across, the UN often. One Day on Earth stands out because obviously we saw that this had huge, huge potential. It had huge impact. This is a global event. That's what the UN is all about, and that's why we wanted to join forces with it. But to answer your question, the UN may be difficult, or it seems to be difficult to approach, but we are looking for partners all the time. We want new media, we want new platforms, we love social media, and we're open for business. We were looking for partners.
Great. And
We ourselves created a small film from the footage that we gathered. We filmed in over 100 countries on 10-10-10. We made a film that's the flagship film of UNDP now, but we also have access to this vast, vast archive of footage that's now part of the One Day on Earth that I think Brandon can speak more about, and that has helped us in making films about a variety of subjects throughout the year.
And back to Brandon, I mean, we've saw the trailer, and you have a huge archive of film. How can individuals that are interested in seeing more of it, access it and be a part of the community that you've built?
Well, the archive is a public archive, and we use some technology that we created to aggregate all the video together. So it's very navigable, and it's available archive.onedayonearth.org. There's a link on our homepage as well. And the archive, I think that was, when doing a project like this, you have to think about what kind of value are you going to give back to the thousands of people that participated. So we made the archive downloadable for everyone that participated so people could create their own interpretations of One Day on Earth. I mean, the diversity of interpretations is just as interesting as the diversity of the submissions. And we're doing it again. I mean, working with UNDP has been a dream, and we brought on a lot of other partners, and we now have a green light to do this every year until the end of 2015, and hopefully we'll be able to create this time capsule and share the footage and give it to our nonprofit partners so they could communicate some of their important areas of focus.
Great. And I know, as I indicated, you're basically a couple folks with a small team. You obviously could use, support and help. And, we're running out of time here very quickly because I would love to sit here and chat more about that amazing stuff you've done. But what can people do to help support you, and what's next for One Day on Earth?
Well, we are filming again on 11/11/11. I just got back from Geneva, actually, where we brought on ICRC, the Federation, and the committee, UNAIDS, World Health Organization, High Commission for Refugees. I mean, our partnerships are growing, and the archive is going to be something that, that aggregation of content is going to be really new for people to be able to actually go and check out. But film on 11/11/11. Share your perspective. This is your opportunity to give sort of a creative donation to the community. I mean, everyone that donates has downloadable access to the archive. And be part of the conversation, I think, is the most important thing. This is a community, and it's amazing to see the community behave like a community and connect and learn from each other.
Brandon Litman and Boaz Paldi, thanks for joining us on the Social Good Summit stage. And One Day on Earth. There's more than the trailer, so please visit the site. It's amazing stuff. Thank you.
Hello again. I'm